Chosen one, listen carefully, because this word is not ordinary. It is not for the casual observer. It is for you, the one who has walked through silent trials, whose heart has whispered to the heavens, whose spirit has endured seasons unseen. Right now, something extraordinary is stirring in your life. Something beyond what you have known. Something so immense that it stretches beyond your current vision. God is calling you into a higher realm, a place of expansion, of elevation, of destiny, being fulfilled in ways you have longed for, but could not yet imagine. Do not dismiss the stirring you feel inside. That tug in your soul, that quiet whisper in the middle of your day, that sudden sense of anticipation, this is not coincidence. It is the voice of heaven pulling you closer to the threshold of a new season. A season where your influence will grow, where doors that once seemed locked will swing open, where your purpose will expand beyond what you thought possible. You are being positioned for something sacred, something rare, something divine. The enemy may have tried to convince you otherwise. You may have felt delays, confusion, or even opposition. You may have wondered if your time would ever come. But hear this clearly, the delays were never denials. The closed doors were not punishments. Every step you have taken, every sacrifice, every tear has been orchestrated by God to prepare you for this moment. This is your breakthrough season, and it is already moving behind the scenes, unseen, but unstoppable. Soon you will feel the shift. You will sense a new alignment of favor, of destiny, of divine opportunities. But before it fully unfolds, God wants you to recognize the depth of your calling, the magnitude of your assignment, and the reality that this expansion is personal, intimate, and tailor-made for you. It is not just for anyone. It is for you, the chosen one. Stay with me through this message, because in the next moments, God will reveal signs, spiritual truths, and instructions that will anchor you in this higher realm. This is more than inspiration. This is confirmation. This is the moment where your faith intersects with divine action. Prepare your heart, steady your spirit, and open your mind. Something greater is coming, and you are the one who will receive it. Right now, as you feel the subtle shifting around you, know that this message comes directly from God Himself. He is not distant, nor is He silent. He sees every moment of your journey, the long nights of waiting, the moments of doubt, the quiet prayers whispered in the stillness of your soul. Heaven leans in, and with divine clarity speaks to you. This expansion, this elevation is not by chance. It is destined. It is written. It is appointed. God's voice may come gently at first, like the soft rustle of a morning breeze, but its truth is undeniable. He is orchestrating events, aligning people, opening doors, and preparing pathways that are beyond human understanding. Everything in your life that seemed ordinary or delayed is now becoming extraordinary. The invisible hand of God is guiding you into a new realm of influence, favor, and spiritual territory that aligns perfectly with your purpose. This is a season of divine alignment. The universe itself seems to pause to make way for what God is about to do. He is the architect of your destiny, the one who knows the full measure of your potential before you even take a single step. And as you walk forward, every moment will testify to His intentionality. No coincidence, no random chance. Every encounter, every opportunity, every moment of clarity is designed to prepare you for the expansion that awaits. Listen closely, because the Spirit will often speak in whispers, in subtle confirmations, in those small nudges that feel almost like intuition. But they are heaven's fingerprints on your life. God is calling you to recognize these signs, to trust them, and to move in obedience, even when the path ahead is unseen. This is where faith becomes more than belief. It becomes action, alignment, and readiness to step into what has been reserved for you. As you internalize this, understand that you are not entering this higher realm alone. Angels are assigned to your path, divine strategies are unfolding invisibly, and God Himself is guiding your steps. The expansion of territory He is bringing is more than physical or material. It is spiritual, emotional, relational, and prophetic. Every area of your life that has felt constrained is now set to broaden, to flourish, and to bear fruit in alignment with His perfect plan. So as you continue to listen, remain receptive. Prepare your heart and mind for revelations that will feel both immediate and eternal. Allow God's authority to establish trust within your spirit. Know without doubt that this is your time. Your season of elevation is not only coming, it is already moving toward you with precision, with love, and with unstoppable divine power. Now listen carefully, for the moment of revelation is at hand. God is moving to expand your territory, to enlarge your influence, to stretch your reach into realms you have only glimpsed in visions and prayers. This is not a subtle shift, it is a profound repositioning. It is as though the heavens themselves are bending space and time to bring you into alignment with your destiny. You will sense it in sudden opportunities that appear almost effortlessly in doors, opening where walls once stood, and in relationships that align with precision and divine timing. Picture it, a vast landscape stretching before you, uncharted, yet familiar, radiant with possibility. Every step you take feels purposeful, as though the ground beneath you responds to your faith, guiding you forward. The boundaries that once confined your growth are dissolving. Streams of favor, inspiration, and divine insight flow toward you, preparing the ground for what is about to manifest. Your ideas, your gifts, your calling, everything is being magnified. What was once small, overlooked, or hidden is now being brought to the light with clarity and power. This expansion is not merely external. It is spiritual, emotional, and prophetic. God is positioning you to operate at a level where your influence multiplies, where your voice carries weight, and where your presence becomes a catalyst for change around you. People will notice the shift sometimes before you even do. Some will be inspired, some will be challenged, and some may even question your sudden rise. But this is the unmistakable sign that you are stepping into territory reserved for your destiny. You may also feel a surge within your spirit, a stirring that feels almost electric, a deep sense of anticipation, a hunger for more that cannot be satisfied by the familiar or the ordinary. That is God's hand at work. That is the universe bending in alignment with your calling. And yet alongside this expansion comes a season of refinement. Just as a seed must break through the soil to grow, you will experience moments that test your resilience, your patience, and your faith. These moments are not punishment, they are preparation. They are the divine calibration that ensures every step you take in this higher realm is deliberate, grounded, and unstoppable. Expect the unexpected. Opportunities will arrive in forms you might not recognize at first. Messages may come through conversation, intuition, or sudden insight. Doors will open in surprising ways, and paths that seemed impossible will become clear. Pay attention to the subtle signs, shifts in relationships, sudden clarity in your purpose, moments of divine alignment that seem too precise to be coincidence. These are the indicators that God is actively expanding your territory. And remember, this expansion is deeply personal. It is uniquely tailored to your calling, your strengths, and your divine design. No one else can take your place in this season. No one else can fulfill the assignment that God has set aside for you. You are stepping into a realm where your influence, your voice, and your actions will carry impact far beyond what you can see now. So prepare yourself for this revelation, not as a distant promise, but as a living reality. Embrace it with faith, with courage, and with expectation. God is not merely moving you forward. He is elevating you into a realm where your destiny unfolds with clarity, power, and purpose. As you step into this new season, It is vital to understand the spiritual meaning behind what is unfolding. Expansion, elevation, and the opening of new territory are not merely external events. They are reflections of God's deeper work within you. Every shift, every door that opens, every surge of favor is a mirror of your inner alignment with His divine plan. Your spirit is being stretched, your faith is being tested, and your character is being refined to match the magnitude of what is coming. Consider this: light does not shine without first passing through darkness. Rivers do not flow without first carving a path through stone. Every storm you have faced, every season of waiting, every challenge you endured, these were not obstacles meant to stop you, but preparation for the realm you are now entering. The expansion of your territory is a spiritual metaphor for the expansion of your soul, your influence, and your alignment with heaven's purpose. Your life is like a tapestry being woven by God's hand. Each thread your experiences, your relationships, your trials, and your triumphs is placed with intention. Some threads are bright and shining, while others are dark and subdued. But together, they create a masterpiece that is uniquely yours. The higher realm you are entering will reveal the beauty of this tapestry in ways that are beyond comprehension. Every setback will be seen as a stepping stone, every delay as divine timing, every tear as a precursor to joy. Transformation is central to this season. You are being called to rise above limitations, both self-imposed and external. Your mind, your heart, and your spirit are being prepared to hold greater responsibility, greater clarity, and greater impact. Like gold refined in fire, your faith, your character, and your purpose are being purified so that you can shine with unshakable brilliance. This is not just about receiving blessings. It is about becoming the person capable of stewarding them with wisdom, humility, and power. Doors symbolize opportunity, but they also symbolize choice. You are being given access to realms that were previously closed, yet with every door comes the responsibility to choose wisely. To step into this new territory, you must trust in God's guidance, even when the path is unclear. You must embrace patience, discernment, and unwavering faith. The storms you encounter along the way are not signs of failure. They are invitations to trust more deeply, to walk with courage, and to recognize that the unseen hand of God is shaping your journey. Faith is the bridge between the present reality and the future promise. It allows you to step into the invisible realm of God's plan with confidence, knowing that what is unseen is more powerful than what is visible. As you cultivate faith, you will notice your perspective changing. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming will appear as manageable tests. Opportunities that once seemed distant will appear as divine appointments. Your heart will expand to receive greater revelation. Your mind will sharpen to perceive God's strategies, and your spirit will grow in alignment with the higher realm you are entering. Transformation also involves release. Some relationships, habits, or patterns may no longer serve the purpose of your expanded life. God may be calling you to let go of the familiar, to step beyond comfort, and to embrace the unknown with trust. This is the essence of spiritual growth, to release what confines you so that you can fully inhabit the realm prepared for you. Understand this: the higher realm is both a place and a state of being. It is a reflection of the alignment between your spirit and God's will. Every victory, every blessing, every moment of fulfillment is amplified when it emerges from a heart that is surrendered, a mind that is aligned, and a spirit that is unwavering. The expansion you are experiencing is both external and internal. It is the blossoming of your life into fullness in accordance with God's perfect design. As you journey into this higher realm, it is essential to recognize the signs that God is actively moving in your life. These confirmations may appear subtle, almost like whispers, yet their impact is profound. Heaven often speaks through moments, patterns, and symbols that remind you that you are aligned with His plan. Pay close attention, for these signs are not random. they are divine fingerprints on your path. One sign may come through clarity in your thoughts. Suddenly, solutions appear where confusion once reigned. Ideas and strategies that once felt overwhelming now flow with ease. This mental alignment is a sign that God is opening your mind to new levels of understanding and insight. Another confirmation manifests in relationships. People who were once distant or disconnected may now return with purpose. Divine connections, partnerships, or encounters that seem orchestrated rather than coincidental often signal that God is preparing your territory. These relationships are not just beneficial. They are prophetic, each playing a role in your expansion. Pay attention to physical and emotional shifts as well. You may feel a sudden lightness, a surge of energy, or an unexpected sense of peace during chaotic moments. These are not mere coincidences, they are signs that God's presence is surrounding and guiding you. Your spirit is being strengthened in preparation for what is to come. Signs may also appear through timing. Opportunities may arrive precisely when you need them. Doors may open at the perfect moment, and events may align in ways that surpass explanation. These moments of divine timing are a testament to God's orchestration. Recognize them, trust them, and move forward with confidence. Nature itself often becomes a messenger. You may notice repeated symbols, a bird in flight, the sunrise breaking through clouds, or even a sudden calm after a storm that carries spiritual significance. God often uses the natural world to mirror His intentions, reminding you that His kingdom is active and present in every realm of life. Finally, the confirmation comes through inner knowing. A quiet assurance, a persistent nudging in your spirit, or a sense that something is unfolding exactly as it should. These are unmistakable indicators that you are on the right path. This inner resonance is God's way of speaking directly to your heart, affirming your alignment with the higher realm that awaits. As you notice these signs, remember that they are cumulative. Each one, no matter how small, builds upon the other to create a tapestry of confirmation. God is not silent. He is speaking, guiding, and affirming that your expansion is real, intentional, and deeply personal. Even as God expands your territory and positions you for this higher realm, be aware that hidden challenges often accompany such profound elevation. These obstacles are not meant to stop you. They are tests designed to strengthen your faith, refine your character, and prepare you for the full measure of your destiny. They may appear in ways that seem sudden or unfair, yet each is a necessary step in your spiritual growth. You may encounter resistance where you least expect it. Doors that once opened with ease may temporarily close, and relationships may feel strained. Some people may misunderstand your purpose or question your choices. These challenges are not punishments. They are part of the divine pruning process, removing what no longer aligns with your destiny and clearing space for what God intends to flourish. Internal struggles may also arise. Doubts, fear, or impatience can surface as the pressures of expansion increase. You may feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of what lies ahead or uncertain about the steps you should take. Yet these internal tests are gifts in disguise. They reveal areas where faith can grow stronger, where perseverance can be deepened, and where reliance on God becomes the anchor of your journey. Expect moments of delay. Timing in God's plan is precise, and sometimes it requires patience to allow events, opportunities, and people to align perfectly. What may appear as a setback is often a protective measure, ensuring that when you step forward, you do so fully prepared, fully empowered, and fully aligned with divine purpose. Spiritual attacks may also increase during this season of expansion. The enemy recognizes the significance of your calling and may attempt to sow confusion, doubt, or distraction. Remember, these trials are not signs that God has abandoned you. On the contrary, they are proof that your destiny is powerful, prophetic, and world-changing. Stand firm in faith, knowing that God has already equipped you with the strength, wisdom, and discernment to overcome every challenge. Each challenge carries a hidden lesson. It teaches resilience, patience, humility, and discernment. It reminds you to depend not on your own strength, but on the power and wisdom of God. By facing these obstacles with faith and courage, you are being prepared to receive your full inheritance in this higher realm. Take heart, the challenges ahead are temporary, but the expansion and fulfillment that await are eternal. Trust the process, endure with steadfastness, and allow every hidden test to deepen your connection to the divine, strengthen your spirit, and illuminate the path toward your ultimate destiny. As you face this season of expansion, God is providing clear instructions to prepare your heart, mind, and spirit for the higher realm that awaits. These are not suggestions. They are divine strategies for alignment, empowerment, and fulfillment. To fully receive the blessings and opportunities ahead, you must actively participate in the process. Faith without action is incomplete, and God's instructions guide your steps with precision. First, cultivate a life of consistent prayer and meditation. This is your connection to the divine, the channel through which clarity, guidance, and insight flow. Set aside dedicated time each day to commune with God. Speak openly, listen attentively, and allow His presence to saturate your spirit. Prayer is not merely a ritual, it is the compass that directs your every decision, ensuring that each step aligns with your higher purpose. Second, guard your heart and mind. Distractions, negativity, and doubt can cloud your vision and slow your progress. Surround yourself with influences that uplift. Encourage and reinforce your calling. This may require making difficult choices, distancing from toxic relationships, reducing exposure to harmful environments, or limiting consumption of negative media. Protecting your inner world is a sacred act that creates space for divine favor to manifest. Third, take deliberate steps toward growth and learning. God often expands territory through wisdom, knowledge, and skill. Invest in yourself. Develop your gifts, strengthen your talents, and refine your abilities. Every skill you acquire, every lesson you learn, and every insight you gain is a tool for your expanded life. The higher realm is not only spiritual, it is practical. Prepare for opportunities that require both faith and competence. Fourth, embrace patience and discernment. While God's expansion is underway, timing is crucial. Do not rush or force outcomes. Observe patterns, pay attention to confirmations, and wait for divine openings. Discernment is the lens through which you navigate this higher realm without falling into traps, distractions, or illusions. Allow God to lead, trusting that the perfect moment is already set in motion. Fifth, act boldly when called. God often requires decisive action once preparation is complete. Opportunities may appear suddenly, and your response will determine the impact of your expansion. Trust your intuition, follow the guidance of the Spirit, and move with confidence. Boldness does not mean recklessness. It means obedience, courage, and alignment with divine instruction. Sixth, maintain gratitude and worship. Recognize the blessings already present in your life and offer praise even before you see full manifestation. Gratitude positions your heart to receive more, while worship keeps your spirit tethered to the source of all provision. Celebrate every small victory, acknowledge the unseen work behind the scenes, and allow joy to fill the spaces where doubt once lingered. Finally, commit to integrity and humility. Expansion in God's kingdom is never meant for personal pride or self-glory. Your growth and influence are tools for service, purpose, and kingdom impact. Walk in honesty, uphold your values, and remain humble in every interaction. Integrity ensures that every blessing you receive will be sustainable, honored, and multiplied. These instructions are not abstract. They are actionable, practical, and spiritually potent. Implement them daily. Revisit them regularly. Let them guide your choices, shape your responses, and prepare you to fully inhabit the higher realm that God is calling you into. By following these steps, you are not simply waiting for change, you are co-laboring with heaven to manifest it. Your obedience is the key that unlocks every door, the anchor that secures every promise, and the foundation upon which your destiny will flourish. As you step into this new season of expansion, know this: you are not walking alone. God Himself surrounds you with divine protection, a shield that no force can penetrate. Every step you take into higher territory is accompanied by unseen guardians, angelic oversight, and heavenly strategies that safeguard your path. The expansion of your life is purposeful, and nothing can thwart what heaven has ordained. You may face challenges or opposition, yet these moments are not signs of abandonment. Rather, they are reminders that the presence of God is with you, working silently to secure your steps. Think of it as a fortress built around your spirit, a place where no attack can breach your faith. No obstacle can derail your purpose, and no distraction can sway your focus. Divine protection is both external and internal. Externally, doors will open and close according to God's perfect timing, shielding you from what is not aligned with your destiny. People, circumstances, and events will be guided by His hand to ensure that your expansion unfolds without unnecessary harm. Internally, your mind and heart will be strengthened to resist fear, doubt, and discouragement. Your spirit will be anchored in the knowledge that God's plans are perfect, even when the world around you seems uncertain. You may also find comfort in the signs of His presence. A sudden sense of peace in the midst of chaos, clarity amid confusion, or intuition that points you in the right direction. All these are manifestations of God's protective oversight. They are reminders that even when the path is unclear, you are never unguarded. Heaven walks beside you, surrounding you with light, love, and guidance. Remember, protection does not always mean a life without challenge. Sometimes God allows obstacles to strengthen your resilience, refine your character, and deepen your dependence on Him. But even in those moments, His presence is unwavering. Like a lighthouse in a storm, God's assurance stands constant, guiding you safely to your next level. Rest in this truth. Your territory is expanding under the watchful eye of heaven. Nothing hidden, no opposition, and no fear can take what God has reserved for you. You are upheld and shielded by a divine power, far greater than anything you have faced before. Step forward with confidence, knowing that the higher realm is prepared, your path is secured, and your destiny is fully protected. As you continue on this journey, imagine the transformation that awaits you, the fullness of your destiny coming into alignment with God's purpose. This is not simply a change in circumstances. It is a profound shift within your soul, a spiritual awakening that permeates every aspect of your life. The higher realm you are entering will reshape your identity, revealing the person God created you to be in all His glory. Your heart will expand with the joy of fulfillment. The burdens you once carried, the doubt, the fear, the waiting will begin to lift as you step into the fruit of your obedience. Each blessing, each opportunity, each open door will serve as a reminder that every trial, every delay, every moment of preparation was necessary to bring you here. This is the reward of steadfast faith, the fruit of patience, and the manifestation of God's perfect timing. Your spirit will also experience renewal. Imagine the sense of clarity and purpose that floods your being as the higher realm unfolds before you. Your decisions will carry weight. Your actions will influence others positively, and your presence will radiate authority and peace. You will operate with discernment, empowered by the wisdom that comes only from alignment with heaven. The invisible forces that once felt overwhelming will now work in harmony with your destiny, amplifying your impact and extending your reach. Transformation is not only personal, it touches every relationship, every interaction, every sphere you inhabit. Those who walk alongside you will witness your elevation, and some may be inspired to pursue their own alignment with God's purpose. Your life becomes a testament to divine orchestration, a living example of what is possible when faith, obedience, and preparation converge. Emotionally, you will feel the weight of the past lifting, replaced with gratitude, confidence, and joy. The moments of silences, the seasons of waiting, the periods of uncertainty, all of them culminate in this breakthrough. You will look back and realize that every step was essential. Every tear was meaningful, and every moment of perseverance shaped you into the person capable of stewarding the expansion entrusted to you. Spiritually, you will sense a deeper intimacy with God. The higher realm is a space where divine connection flows unhindered, where revelation comes with clarity, and where your purpose resonates with eternal significance. Your prayers will align seamlessly with God's will, and your actions will carry prophetic weight, influencing not only your life, but the lives of many around you. This transformation is your fulfillment. It is the tangible evidence of God's faithfulness, the living testimony that His promises are true. You are stepping into a season where your potential is realized, your influence is multiplied, and your destiny unfolds with precision. The higher realm is not just a place. It is the manifestation of God's hand moving in your life. A realm where every blessing, every opportunity, and every divine encounter converges to bring completion and joy. Embrace this transformation with open arms, an open heart, and unwavering faith. Stand ready to receive all that God has prepared, knowing that your journey has led you to this moment, and that the best is not only ahead, it is already unfolding before you. As you stand on the threshold of this higher realm, speak these words over your life and let them resonate within your spirit. Repeat them daily, believe them with every fiber of your being, and watch as they manifest in alignment with God's perfect plan. Affirmation 1. I am positioned for divine expansion, and every step I take aligns with God's will. Affirmation 2. I am protected, guided, and empowered by Heaven's hand in all I do. Affirmation 3. I release fear, embrace faith, and walk boldly into my destiny. Affirmation 4. I receive God's favor, blessings, and opportunities, fully prepared to steward them wisely. Let these affirmations anchor your soul, strengthen your spirit, and fortify your faith. They are not just words, they are declarations of truth, prophetic keys that open doors to the higher realm God is calling you into. Speak them with conviction. Meditate on them daily and allow them to shape your perception of reality. Now receive this blessing from heaven. May your path be illuminated with divine clarity. May every door that opens lead to abundance, influence, and fulfillment. May angels guide your steps, and may God's wisdom flow into every decision you make. May favor surround you as a shield, opportunities multiply before you, and every assignment you undertake bear fruit that glorifies His name. May your heart remain steadfast, your faith unwavering, and your spirit attuned to the whispers of heaven. May the hidden forces of darkness find no foothold in your life, and may every obstacle transform into a stepping stone toward greater glory. May you walk boldly, confidently, and joyfully, knowing that your life is a living testimony of God's faithfulness and power. As you close this moment, carry with you the certainty that your higher realm is real. It is prepared, it is secured, and it is yours. Stand in expectation, rejoice in the journey, and embrace the transformation that is unfolding. God is not only opening doors for you, He is expanding your territory, elevating your spirit, and positioning you for a destiny that exceeds your imagination. Go forth in confidence. Speak life, walk in faith, and receive the fullness of all that God has prepared. The season of expansion has begun, and your place within it is firmly established. Amen.